reading. First and foremost, though, for those who've been watching for a while know that there's a big special going on at the moment. I'm going to do one every month of the year. This is particularly special because what I'm going to do for you is you order a animal totem reading. I select a card from this deck, and depending on what card shows up for you, I do a reading on your animal totem. What is that about, you ask me? It is actually a blueprint of your soul's evolution. In other words, it gives you an indication of what the main lesson that you wanted to learn in this lifetime, your main growth edge. How does this affect you? It helps you choose a career. It helps you choose a career direction. It helps you to adjust a career that you're in to make it happier for you. It helps you choose a lifestyle because it gives you an indication of who you really are and what your purpose here really is. What is your purpose here? It will tell you that, okay? But along with that reading, something incredibly special. I will paint a painting, a pastel painting, A4 size, of your animal totem specifically for you. I will choose a beautiful painting to do for you, and that will be sent to your front doorstep. I will courier to your front doorstep, and all that gets included in the price that you will find on my website, okay? I'll put the link in the description box below. You purchase it, you get all of that for that price. It's an incredibly special price and an incredibly special thing that I'm offering for this month. It would usually be at least double that, okay? So it's just really something special that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing something special each month, but this one is particularly special. But let's get stuck into reading. I'll put the link to my website in the description box below so that you can go and purchase that if you want to. Okay, the ones I'm doing so far are amazing. The readings have been incredible. I'm really, really enjoying this, and so are the people that are receiving them. The first paintings are just about done, and they're just amazing. They're just beautiful. It's incredible to watch the character that emerges in that painting. So each person really has something unique and special. Right, let's get on with your reading. Sagittarius, what's in store for you guys in April? Let me just move that aside. Okay. Ah, interesting that that came up twice. Okay. All right. Sure. All right. You are getting, oh my goodness, look at that. Okay. A very similar theme that came through one of the other star signs, but just a certain section of similar. The rest is very different. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. Pivotal month. Doorways opening. I found that for a lot of people so far, star sign and personal readings, there are real portals opening at the moment. I suppose the more universal challenges that are thrown at the planet, the more portals will open to find new directions. That's normally why they arrive anyway. So renewal comes up first, and understanding your life purpose. That's no coincidence, is it, Sagittarius? You all have to have your totem reading done. That's insane. Okay, so you're going to find out in the month of April what your life purpose is, and that's a big one. To encapsulate what that means, I can't sit and do that here, but it really is something that kind of gives you a springboard for everything, and kind of, it doesn't mean we change our career even, but maybe we need to shift our focus or just shift our angle a little bit, and it makes a major difference in life, okay? So knowing your life purpose does that kind of thing for you. The balance card says, there's no rush to come to a conclusion for something. You need to weigh both sides of the equation. This is normally the Libra card, right? So you have to do a little bit of Libran thinking here. You have to do a pros and cons list, a fors and against list, even ask other people's opinions, but weigh in on all of it. Nobody's is specifically right or wrong. And take your time to make a decision, okay? Because the 5 of Spring says, you're possibly wanting to do something in April that not everybody else agrees with. And even what I will often say is when you find you're at odds with other people, the at odds is within you first and manifests outwardly in other people. So you are doubting some kind of action that you want to take. I'm smiling because I'm thinking when you understand your life purpose, it's easier to make those decisions, okay? Because sometimes you will think, let me go in that direction, but something inside you is holding you back. And it's not that that direction is wrong to take. It's perhaps that you just need to shift your perception a little bit of why you are wanting to take that course of action, okay? But you're going to find there's some kind of opposition that arises in the month of April, and you need to take stock of the pros, the cons, the fors, against, even ask other people, weigh in on it, take your time to make a decision. Because the ego says you are thinking you are trapped. You are not trapped, okay? It's over worrying, overthinking, seeing things in a particular way that makes you feel trapped, but you aren't really. It's the illusion of being trapped. So the Four of Winter says, take some time to rest, recuperate, sleep more, okay, and do things that make you feel more rested. Take a little bit of time out eventually from this decision making, the judgments that you are putting forward on what you want to do or what's happening in your life. And sometimes when we meditate or pray, depends what's more comfortable for you, the answers come to us. And they might not even come immediately while you're doing that, but they arrive. They do arrive. And it's sometimes the need to just be quiet for a while so that the universe can have the opportunity to feed you that information. Because the Princess of Autumn says, there is happy news coming in. Something comes in that will alter your perception or your idea of the direction or the situation that you're in. It's going to cast a different glow on the situation. And it comes in via news. This is an earth card, okay? That means it comes in via about material things. It's career, it's earning money, it's resources, it's that kind of thing. And the High Priestess then comes up next, and she speaks about trusting your intuition and taking action from your gut feelings. So I say by the end of April, your intuition is now tuned in. You're getting those gut feelings and they're on point, and you do need to listen to them. You've listened to other people's advice now. You've made pros and cons lists. You've weighed in on all of it. You've had a bit of a break from it all, so you can do your downloads. You get some news which alters the whole thing completely. Now trust your gut feelings after that, okay? And the Two of Spring speaks about great progress being made, a brighter future that you can make plans for, and some kind of collaboration. The Two of Spring is always about a collaboration of some sort. It can be a person, it can be an organization, it can be a business, it can be a gallery, it can be whatever it is. Your clients, you can make a collaboration, working with your clients. Whatever it is, it now looks brighter and much better than what it did at the beginning of the month. And that feeling of being trapped that you had with the ego card has now disappeared entirely. So that is a very nice reading. So the beginning of the month is a bit of a weigh-in story. There's something weighing on you. There's something you need to make a decision about. There's opposing goals. It could even be within you that you're feeling that. You do need to think about it. You need to weigh in on this situation. But then you need to take a break after that so that you can do your downloads. You need to meditate. You need to pray. And then some kind of news comes in that shifts it for you. Trust your gut feelings after that on the kind of action that you are going to take, but it's a bright future and it's a collaboration that is coming up. Nice reading, okay? Very good. It's a good story. It begins with challenges, but it ends with a good ending. Okay, so now let's have a look and see what's in store for your relationships for the month of April. Sagittarius. Sag. Rhonda, you're Sagittarius. Your reading. You might watch it now or later. I'm not sure if you're around at the moment. Okay, but I'm thinking of you. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay. I'm smiling. I'm seeing the story unfold as I pull the cards. Okay. Okay. And finally, okay. So you have a heart-to-heart conversation in the month of April with a prospective partner or a potential partner or an existing partner. This conversation makes your partner look at you in a new light. They find you very attractive after this conversation. So regardless of what the conversation is about, it is an in-depth conversation, but they look at you with in an entirely new way. They see you in a new light, and it's a very attractive light. So they kind of fall in love with you virtually immediately. Okay, and it's if an existing relationship, that feeling of love can actually be reignited or it can be deepened. This is the romance of a lifetime, this card says. So it comes courtesy of an in-depth conversation. And you come across in this conversation in a way, like I say, with a potential partner or with an existing partner where they really get to admire you. Okay? The conversation probably started as a codependency thing. What is codependency? That is expecting a person to fill a gap in our lives, which we should be filling ourselves. But that's human. That's what we're all here for. That's what we do. But I think what it highlights for this person is that you are not codependent in a particular way, and they get to see that. I think they get to understand that you might have had that codependency, same as everyone else, but you've outgrown it. You no longer have it. You are perfectly capable of making yourself happy. You're very good at it, in fact. You're pretty optimistic. And you remain optimistic about relationships, and that is something they like as well. So you do need to give this relationship a chance, okay, whether you're in one or waiting for one. Let it unfold as it will, and you're going to. I get a feeling from this set of cards that come up that you are far more chilled and relaxed and laid back of how relationships go than you were in the past. And you're more inclined to flirt and laugh and have a good time than try and put really serious stuff or try and read into what people are doing or try and get people to do what you want to do. Your whole attitude towards relationships in April is either shifting then, or I think it has already started shifting and you're a different person, okay? And the person who's coming into your life, or the person who is in your life, is seeing this newness in you and they really appreciate it. It really will either deepen and strengthen a new relationship or prospective relationship or an existing relationship. So you're more lighthearted, you're more optimistic, you're dropping that codependency. You may still be aware of the nudge or the push that is there that wants to make you behave in that way, but you're now aware of it and you remain more optimistic, okay? And you let a relationship unfold more naturally. And you tend to react or respond with more light-hearted way. You'll flirt your way through it. Well done. Excellent. Best advice. Okay, Sag, so that is your reading for the month of April. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for the like, whoever that is. Thank you very much. And yes, if you like your totem reading, your animal totem reading with that amazing, amazing painting that I will do specifically for you, you can purchase that via my website. I will put that link in the description box below. And wishing you all lots of love and hugs for the month of April. We'll speak again soon.